popular. So make sure that you check out items recently on air. And we're going to end with the bang with Bethlehem lights. Because if you are big on holiday spirit, but maybe a little short on space, this is the tree for you because you get the big lush look, but it takes up way less floor space. So when you're thinking about maybe you live in an apartment, maybe you've downsized, or maybe you just want a tree on the landing of your steps, on a loft, in a kitchen, but there's not a lot of space, this will be the perfect tree. So as you see here, doesn't it look like a regular tree? I'm just gonna turn it to the side so that you can see because it's not. Look at that. Look at that. How cool is that? So if you want to put in a corner, against a wall, like no one's gonna know because they're not gonna see this. All they're going to see is from the front that lush look. It's already lit for you. So look how nicely it goes against this kind of like pillar here. And I don't have to worry about backing up a big tree and having all this wasted space. We have a couple sizes available. This is your 5-foot size that's here in the studio. This one, you're saving $42 off of our usual QVC price with an easy pay just shy of $50. We have a couple more options available for you as well. We have a 6.5-foot option if you like to do that one. It's only available in our multicolor lights, and your easy pay is $62.49, but we only have 10 available. If you like to do the 7.5-foot size, your easy pay is $75, but that's where we start our Q card special financing. So over the course of 9 months with your Q card, pay it off on time, $33.33 per month. And then our largest size will be your 9-foot size. If you like to do the 9-foot size on Easy Pay, you're at $87.50 a month. And with the special financing, $38.89 per month. We have 10 left if you like the 9-foot, and 5 if you like the multi in the 9-foot. So your choices will be multi or the clear lights that you see here with me in the studio. H429036 is your item number. Bethlehem Lights is a leader in commercial lighting. They do cruise ships, they do hotels, they do like big displays, and we're lucky to have them here at QVC because they give us that commercial grade technology. Rachel Pavis is one of our seasonal decor experts that brings us Bethlehem Lights. And Rachel, this is such a neat concept where I'm getting what looks like a full tree until you turn it to the side.
Exactly. This is just a genius idea. And I have to say, I am loving this tree for so many reasons. Number one, it allows me to have even more decorating trees in my home because I love putting a tree in as many rooms as I can. And so this is a perfect tree for someone who is like me, wants to decorate, wants to have a lot of trees, but maybe doesn't have the space for a big tree. So I'm going to turn mine sideways too, just like you had done to show you. This is a half of a tree. And so that means that this side doesn't have all of the branches. But notice I'm standing behind this here, Vanessa. You can't see through the tree, even though it is a half a tree. And that's because we used all of our rich luxe tips. We also put on our molded tips. And in addition to that, we chocked it full of lights. So this is a beautiful designer tree. We just slimmed it down in the back so that then you can put it up against a wall and no one will be the wiser.
And there's a lot of lights on these. Like in the 5-foot tree, you're getting 150 lights. So for half a tree, that's a lot of lights. Yeah, it's already lit. Is this as easy to put together as your regular trees that we shop for, Rachel, like the full trees?
It absolutely is. And that's because we use a really heavy gauge memory wire that allows us that when you put the pieces together, and this 5-foot comes in 2 pieces, this one that I have here, but then the 6.5 comes in 3 sections and the 7.5 comes in 3 sections. The 9-foot comes in 4. So it comes in all these different sections. But the beauty of that is that the pieces, no one piece is too heavy. So if you are thinking about that 9-foot, you can get it and know that the pieces aren't going to weigh that much. And I think the heaviest piece is going to weigh under 10 pounds. So you can put the pieces together, and in between each section, you will just need to connect one light cord. And then there's one cord that comes out from the base that goes out to the wall. But so it's super easy to set up. It looks absolutely spectacular. It's chocked full of lights. but you have that low profile. And one of the great things about this, Vanessa, is that we've actually kind of curved and I'm overturning it to show you that we've actually curved it this way so that then if you are looking at it from the side, you still can't tell that it is a half of a tree. And again, me standing behind it, notice you don't see any of me in the profile of the tree through it.
Right, and you have that plug too at the top for if you want to do like a star or something like that. We have an outlet here at the top, so if that's something you look for, really you're getting everything that you love about Bethlehem Lights just cut in half. Like it's just a half tree.
Exactly. Yes, and so the diameter or the width, I should say, 'cause not the diameter, but the width on the 5 foot is going to be 36 inches this way on the widest part of the bottom, but the depth on it is going to be a little bit more than half of that, so around 19 inches. So what's great about that is it isn't sticking way out into the room, but it allows you to have that presence of a gorgeous, gorgeous tree. And by the way, this is incandescent lighting too, Vanessa, which is something that we don't see a lot of anymore, but I love it. It's the one that to me is the most reminds me of my childhood. It's the most nostalgic for me because it's really that beautiful glow, that warmness that we love from incandescent lighting.
It's such a great idea, especially if you do like to maximize your holiday decorating. Maybe you're like, I would like to put a tree in my kitchen, but it's gonna kind of like impact the functionality. I would like to do one on the landing of the steps, but it's gonna stick out too far. This is how you do it, because look at that. I get the full look, but I could put it up against any wall with no issue. The 5 foot size is what we have here in the studio. $50 on Easy Pay to get this one home. It's available in the clear and the multi-lights. If you like the 6.5 foot size, it's only available if you want to do the clear lights, and that one on Easy Pay is $62.49. We also have a 7.5 foot size. That one comes home for $75 on Easy Pay. Both light options are available. Special financing with your Q card is available for that option as well. And our largest choice is the 9 foot size. That one is coming home for $87.50 on Easy Pay. Special financing is available for your Q card on that one as well. And we're gonna take a look at the multi-lights as well, because Rachel, this is not a color flip tree, right?
Right. This is done with incandescent lighting. And so this is our gorgeous 6-color jewel tone multi. The colors are so rich. You have that beautiful emerald green and that ruby red. They're absolutely spectacular. This is the color of the trees from when we were young. And, you know, the other great thing about this too, Vanessa, is that if you're thinking about where you're going to put your tree, you can put this up against a wall and not have to move your furniture, which is another huge thing.
Oh, that is very true, because sometimes you put up, you're like, whoa, now everything's like kind of tight. Like it all got so close together. It is the best solution. And I think it's a solution a lot of us have, for a problem a lot of us have had, where you are like, I want to put a tree there, but now it's like, it's just, you're doing a lot of more figuring out of like where to put things, where to move things, and you have to. This, even if you do the 9 foot size, it's not taking up nearly as much space as it would. I mean, Rachel, I think it's really cool to be able to say, I could put a 9 foot size tree in a corner of a room because I'm using this tree.
Exactly. And it's not sticking all the way out into the room. The 9 foot at its widest point is going to be 53 inches, but cut that in half because again, you don't have that whole backside. Also saves on your decorating because, you know, if you have a full-size tree and you're putting all your ornaments on it, you always feel like you need to get it from every angle in the room.
Right.
But because this tree is flush up against the wall, there is no side angle to see it. And the way that we've curved the branches and curved the tree, you can see that these branches kind of curve in a little bit, which allows you then, when it is flush up against the wall, to not have to worry that you can see that it is a half a tree. It looks just absolutely beautiful.
Rachel, I like the way you think, because sometimes I get to the back of the tree and that's like the lazy end. I'm like, nobody's really gonna see it. So if it's a little wonky, it's fine. Let us know what size works best for you and which color lights that you like. Rachel, it was great to see you. Thanks for being with us.
You too. Thanks so much, Vanessa. Take care.
See ya. Okay, so I'm sticking around for 2 more hours. Up next, Steve and Vanessa's holidays. We've got more holiday shopping to do. We've got something from Berkshire I think you're gonna love. We've got a couple big deals, so stay right here. There's a lot more shopping ahead here on QVC2.